Now we know what an ick is, okay? Apparently it's something that is an instant turnoff. But with Nick Foles on this team, that would be a damn near impossibility. I have created a team of players that have an ick somewhere in their name. The aforementioned Nick Foley and Dynamite will not be starting because Patty Mahomes is going to lead the way. But he will be the backup along with Taylor Heineke and Kenny Pickett. Chubb is going to be starting at a running back. Derrick King Henry right behind him along with Jerick McKinnon. Patrick Ricard at fullback. Our number one wide receiver is Kendrick Bourne, who is solid. I don't know why he's only normal. Tim Patrick's on the other side. Cedric Wilson. We're gonna have Pickens in a slot. My goal is to get a Pickett to Pickens at least once in whatever game we play. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. He was 1C away to having 2 icks in one name. That's crazy. Now, when it comes to crazy catches, it doesn't get much sicker than Mike Gesicki, our starting tight end. Nick Boyle, very solid number 2, and then Ricky Seals-Jones. Our entire O-line is 70 and above, except for right guard Nick Zakelj. You have Macari, Landon Dickerson from Philly, Jedrick Wills from Cleveland. The current NFL sack leader, Nick Bosa, leading the way at left end. Trey Hendrickson at our right end position, along with Yannick Ngakoue, Akeem Hicks, Derek Brown, Derek Nottie. Nasty trio at D tackle. Now that you guys know the definition of ick, I want you to let me know your biggest ick in the comments. Me personally, mine is when, you know, they don't like the video. That really hurts. I mean, it's honestly ridiculous. You feel me? Hassan Reddick at left out. One of the best MLBs in the league, Eric Hendricks. Simba at MLB number 2. Patrick Queen, Nick Kwiatkowski, and Nick Bolton also on the front 7. But I'm certain if you subscribe now, you will definitely not regret it. Patrick Surtain, deep route KO. He's gonna unlock this very soon. Patrick Peterson, Nickel Roby Coleman in a slot, Dre Kirkpatrick, and Darion Kendrick. You thought the team was finished? No. The Chris Move lookalike himself, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Nick Scott, and Sheldrick Redwine. First time I've ever seen Derek spelled with a D-A. Derek Ford starting at strong safety. You also have Brian Cook and Nick Cross. Nick Folk at kicker, and Michael Dixon at punter. An 83 overall, led by arguably the best quarterback in the league, arguably the top 2 running backs. I mean, come on. The O-line might hold us back a little bit. Wide receiver core isn't anything crazy. Maybe Pickens takes the next step, but defense is looking amazing. 4 guys with abilities. I like this roster, man. Halfway through the season, they're 6-1. Just lost to the 1-8 Jaguars, and we need to keep winning to keep the Chargers off our back. Week 11, Mahomes got to get us off to a good start. Okay, Chubb out the backfield. Gonna be tough to bring him down for any cornerback. That's not an easy tackle. Let's get the Pickett to Pickens out the way early. Kenny, who is taking over for Trubisky in Pittsburgh, gets the ball to Pickens. This is for the 1 seed in our division. Arguably the toughest division in the league after the NFC East. You know what I'm saying? Sir. Pickens with the first down. Here we go. Henry again out the backfield. Great block right there. Henry in the open field, taking on multiple defenders. We're in the red zone. I want to see Mahomes to Bourne. First down. Inside the 5 we go. Nobody's open. Mahomes is going to take off. Can he get to the edge? Yes, he can. Mahomes still got it. We're down at the 1. We're going to the sneak because it's OP in Madden 23. Here comes Justin Herbert against this team of icks defense. I want to see how we stack up, okay? We both had the same record. We both cooking early in the season, but there can only be one winner. Or, you know, we could have a tie. Shout out to the Texans and the Colts. You know, I was surprised we didn't have a tie this week. I thought we were. I thought we were going to have our second tie of the season. 1st and 10. They're running the ball really well right now. I need a big hit. I need a fumble! Let's go! Speed think it's into existence. I like Gesicki coming across the field, especially if it's a man. I like that a lot. Gesicki getting a nice catch. They sent the cornerback blitz. I don't know if y'all caught that. So, you know, we're going to have to hurry up. Gesicki again. They cannot cover him. This play is nasty. Gesicki takes us inside the 10. 3rd and goal. See what we got. There it is. Mahomes putting it only where the receiver can get it, but it's far from over. This team's way too explosive. 2nd and 5. Keenan in 101. He's actually going to the other side. Mike Williams. If only this was Pat Pete in his prime, we would have 2 lockdown cornerbacks in man coverage. We would play a lot more man, but it's all good.
Another one.
Simba with the interception off the tip. The double move. George. Actually, square. Oh no, he got held up on his own teammate. We throw our first interception.
Get back, nigga. Get!
He got it right back though. Minkah Fitzpatrick. magic, making magic happen. 3-possession lead. 28-14. We have fast forwarded to the fourth quarter. He got hit as he threw it. We got the interception. Nickel Roby Coleman. Why can't you do that for Philly? First place in the AFC West belongs to the team of Icks. We forced Herbert to throw 3 interceptions. Mahomes only threw 1. Not a bad performance by this team at all, man. We end up 11-6, second behind the Broncos. The division lived up to the hype. We had a terrible passing game, and we couldn't stop the pass, but everything else we were pretty good at. Mahomes did all he could. Still threw over 4,000 yards with a lackluster wide receiver core. 27 touchdowns, only 11 picks. Chubb had 1,500 yards. Henry had 530. Together, they had 27 rushing touchdowns. He spread the touchdowns around quite nicely. Everyone was getting on the action. We had 4 guys who had 700 plus receiving yards: Pickens, Gesicki, Patrick, and Bourne. So maybe the receiving game was not as bad as we were thinking. Kendricks leads us in tackles. Simba's right behind him. 24 sacks for Nick Bosa sets the record. Is this foreshadowing? Could we see it happen this season? Akeem Hicks, Hendrickson, Simba with 5 and 4 interceptions, which was good enough to lead the team. Yeah, our MLBs were insane. The Ginger Jesus wins MVP though. I gotta check his stats. I want to see what he was able to do. No top 10. 43 touchdowns, 8 picks, 4,400 yards, and 2 more touchdowns. Okay, that's not bad. Did we win any awards though? Chubb ended up top 5 OPOY. Bosa was second behind Vaughn for DPOY. Lamar wins best QB. They're not gonna give us 1 award. This is disrespectful. These folks need to get their eyes checked, man. Let's use this disrespect as motivation in the playoffs. We are the 6th seed. The Broncos have the 1 seed in the AFC. Packers have it in the NFC. But we have a juggernaut in round 1. The Bills. A close game. Wow. Who would have thought? 21-all as we start the 4th. Mahomes. 2nd and 7, throwing a laser. This Bills defense might bend but not break. That's exactly what they do. We're going to take the 3. But here comes Josh Allen and company. Bootleg. Scrolling out of the pocket. Josh Allen go to fumble. Nick Bosa forcing a fumble. 3rd and 6. Mahomes with a clean pocket. Who else but George Pickens? Last chance for Allen and the Bills. 3rd and 3. Down 10 in the shotgun. We send the blitz. He throws a pick. Patrick Surtain the 2nd, taking us to the next round. A solid performance by both teams, but we just turned it up at the end. 1 pick by each of the quarterbacks. Chubb had 3 touchdowns on the ground. Pickens had 1 through the air, same with Kendrick Bourne. And then, of course, Surtain with the pick to seal the game. Next up in the divisional round, the team of Icks will take on Joe Burr and the Bengals. Speaking of Burr, that's another ick right there when it's really cold, okay? At least for me it is. You guys let me know if you prefer the cold, the winter, over the summer, as we have the lead 2 possessions. No, actually 3, my fault. That's 17 points, and we extend it 38-14. We take care of business. Another great game for Patrick Mahomes. Over 300 yards passing, 3 tutties, only 1 pick. Chubb did his thing on the ground. Pickens had another rushing touchdown. Gesicki had a receiving one. These stats are giving me a Chubb. But the Chargers are looking for revenge. The 6th seed versus the 7th seed in the AFC Championship in both conferences. When has this ever happened? Let me know if this ever happened, because this is insane. Simba pick. Oh, he cooking. But that's about the only highlight of the first half. We're down 21-7. I thought this team could make a nice run because of Mahomes in the running game, but you need to have playmakers at wide receiver, especially when you go against secondaries as good as the Chargers. I mean, look at Khalil Mack. It's not looking good, folks. Okay, that's our best lineman that just got destroyed like that on the edge. Jedrick Wills. Here comes another blitz. Mahomes over the middle. There's a flag. Hopefully, that's roughing the passer. Thank you, Asante Samuel, giving us life. 3:37 left. Mahomes in a clean pocket. Look, that's a clean pocket right there. You have to get some yards. 4th and 14. We can get a first down without a touchdown, but you want to get both. We don't get either. And the team of Icks make it all the way to the AFC Championship game, but Herbert and company got revenge. He didn't play that well. It was the run game that we couldn't stop. Unfortunately, our strongest part of our defense during the regular season. You know, this game is funny sometimes, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and, drink water.